get a mentor. Hey, it's Nina Carmichael. We made this video, it's because you're probably the most ambitious person in your circle, but you know you're capable of more. And you get that push by surrounding yourself with the best. So today, let's learn from one of the best, my husband, Evan Carmichael. Mentor me, Evan. Okay, let's kick it off with rule number 1. Don't obsess with perfection.
Stop trying to be perfect. One of the biggest things that holds entrepreneurs back is you have an idea in your head and you want to launch it, but you're afraid to launch anything until it's perfect. You're afraid to put anything out into the world until you have the perfect plan, the perfect product, the perfect competitive advantage, and that does not exist. And the biggest danger of all is that just stays an idea for you for the rest of your life, that it never actually gets created because you can never reach perfection. Because you're afraid of releasing the thing out into the world, and so you never will. Where everybody who you look up to, the people who've had massive success, any entrepreneur, they released something before it was perfect, they got feedback, they adjusted, they listened to it, and that became the thing that propelled them to massive success. And so you need to move from that place of trying to have everything be 100% perfect before you launch, and just get used to actually creating, actually doing, actually putting stuff out there into the market instead of sitting on your couch, hoping, wishing, dreaming, planning, strategizing, but never actually doing. Okay, so if you want to lose the perfectionist gene, you want to actually make some progress with your business, I'm going to give you the 3 ways to do it. Number 1, be stubborn on the why and flexible in the how. The why needs to be important. Why you're doing the thing that you're doing needs to be important, needs to be more than just making money. There's some mission that you're on, and accomplishing that mission is the thing, is what's coming out of your heart and needs to be exploded to the world. But how you get there is going to take a million different twists, where I think too many entrepreneurs fixate on having the perfect how, where they don't recognize that that how is going to change 1,000 times. It will change 1,000 times. And when you get fixated on just having that one how be exactly this way, you lose. So for me, I want to try to solve the world's greatest problem. I want to untap human potential. And right now, I think the best execution of that is YouTube. But it likely won't be YouTube. Maybe in 2 years, maybe in 5 years, maybe in 10 years, right? I'm playing with Instagram. I'll get into VR when it comes out. I'll get into Evan Robots or Believe Bots or whatever comes out that can have my mission help me accomplish it. That's what I'm going to be doing. Even within the YouTube framework, I've adjusted so many times on the formatting of my videos, on the topics that I cover. And so that is essential. Is you're thinking about how can I be stubborn on the why, stubborn on this is the reason why I wake up every day and grind in my business, because I have a mission that I'm on. But how you go about accomplishing it, you are open, you are flexible, you're taking input from everywhere to try to make the best version in the year that you're in right now to win. Number 2 is use the 5-95 rule. Spend 5% of your time planning and 95% of your time doing. 5% of your time planning and 95% of your time doing. This is the ratio that needs to change for you. Because most people are maybe not quite flipped, where it's 95% planning, 5% doing, but it's pretty close. So how do you tell the difference? Planning is just ideas. It's in your head, it's researching, it's strategizing, it's trying to solve problems, it's just thinking. It's really important, because if you don't have any planning and you're just off doing, you're gonna run around in circles and never get anything done. But the results come from the doing. The doing is creating emails. The doing is creating content. The doing is making your product. The doing is talking to customers. The doing is going to trade shows. The doing is making YouTube videos. Like doing. The doing is making your product. The doing. 5% of your time planning, 95% of your time doing. You need to shift that equation. If you just did that alone, the amount of work that you would get done would be staggering. If you did that for the next year, your life would be unrecognizable from where it is today because of all the action that you are doing. Shift it. The 5-95 rule, 5% of your time planning, 95% of your time doing. Look at your schedule, look at your calendar, see how you're spending this week, see how you spent today so far, see how you're gonna spend the next month. Look at your calendar and make sure you're spending 95% of your time actually doing something. And number 3 is connect with a customer daily. I want part of your doing to connect with customers or potential customers every single day, just to understand them, to understand their world. If you know that you're gonna start, you're gonna have an idea, it's not gonna be perfect, we're gonna launch something that's not perfect. How do you get it to be perfect? How do you get it closer to that perfection? Is by talking to customers, is by understanding their world. Successful businesses come when you match what you love to do with what there is a demand for, what the market wants. Combine those two things together. That's when you win. So if you are selling software and a piece of software costs $50 for you, as an example, as a sale price, you may say it's not worth my time to spend a day diving in with my customer to understand their business. They're only paying me $50. What's the point? The point is the education, because that customer's problem is every customer's problem. I'm building up my YouTube channel. What I do is, as part of my daily routine, I check out what you guys are doing on YouTube. I'm amped up, pumping up my Instagram account. I had my best month ever last month, and I'm growing it. How do I learn? I'm paying attention to what you guys are creating on Instagram too. I'm paying attention to the problems that you are facing, the problems that you're asking me on my live videos. Why do I go live 4 times a week on Instagram? To get the feedback, to understand your issues, to help me create better content for you. And so every single day, I need you to connect with a customer. Whether that is going to meet them face to face, whether that's going to an event and saying hi, whether that's going into their business and understanding their operations, whether that's following them on social media and seeing what they're posting, like every single day, you are connecting with a customer. If you get tight with your customers, if you deeply understand what their problems are and you can match that with a solution that you love the process of creating that solution, you have hit a home run. And so the last one of 5% planning, 95% doing, as part of your 95% doing every day, connect with a customer.
Also, if you want to have more confidence and motivation, check out our 254 series. It's free. The link is in the description below.
Find whatever the smallest first step is, and then the smallest next step is, and continue to build those steps. And when you look back, you'll have realized that you made some pretty significant progress. You can use rejection as fuel to help you go off and do something bigger, and motivation to, I'm going to prove them wrong. It's got to be your life's work. If you only had to write one book ever in your life, this is it, and it's got to be amazing.
Rule number 2, be consistent.
Lack of consistency is one of the biggest reasons why entrepreneurs fail. It's one of the biggest reasons. You're a genius, you have great ideas, you want to serve, you know you're capable of more, and you have these moments of inspiration and moments of boldness and moments of massive productivity and focus and clarity, but it's not consistent. And that's why most entrepreneurs will lose. Because you might crush it on a Saturday or a Sunday or a Monday, but then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you fall back down. Until the next Saturday when you're up and flying again. It's not enough. It's much more about what you do every day. You are what you consistently do. It's a huge problem for entrepreneurs, so let's fix it. Number 1, if you are a part-time entrepreneur, if you work for someone else, you're a part-time entrepreneur, you need to make sure that every single day you're working on your business. Every single day, you have to work on your business, no matter what. Even if it's for 15 minutes at night, every single day, you cannot let momentum die. Even just to show yourself that you can. Even if it's a crazy long day and your boss is yelling at you and you come home and your spouse is angry and your kids are sick, even then, you have to spend 15 minutes on your business, half an hour on your business, every single day. You cannot let the momentum die. Don't disappoint yourself. Number 2, if you're already full-time in your business, great. You need to have CEO time every day in your business. CEO time. Time where you spend being the CEO. What does that mean? It's different for different entrepreneurs, but when you're working on the business instead of in it, if you spend all time just working in the business, just putting out fires and never growing, guess what? You're never going to grow. If you never have CEO time built into your business, you will never be a CEO. And so you need to make sure that every day you have CEO time built into your business. Again, maybe it's only half an hour, but in that half an hour, you're spending time growing your company, you're going to start seeing results. And my last tip is I want you to start your morning starting off powerfully. I want you to chart your start. I want you to have a morning routine that inspires you, that makes you feel bold. Most people, what do when they wake up? First thing they do is they hit the snooze button. What does that mean? It means last night you set a goal. I'm going to wake up at a certain time, right? I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 7 a.m., 12, noon. I don't care what time you have to wake up. You set a goal, you're going to wake up. And then the very first thing that you do, how you start your day, every day is you say, I am not going to hit my goal today. That's how you start your day. That's how most of America starts their day. They say, I'm not going to hit my goal today. How do you think you're going to go off and have an amazing day and crush it and go hit your crazy big goals and ambitions that you have as an entrepreneur when you tell yourself and you reinforce it every morning that you are the kind of person who doesn't hit their goals? You got to change that. You got to wake up. Wake up when you say you're going to wake up. Get out of bed when you say you're going to get out of bed. That's step one. Then step two is, what is a morning routine that sets you up for success? Most people wake up like it's an accident. They wake up, you check your phone, you're responding to other people's emergencies and their agenda for your time. That's not how you need to start your day. Successful people, they own their morning. What does your morning look like? And we've all felt inspired and bold at some point. You felt it. You've been bold, you've been inspired at some point in your life. Great. Whatever that thing was that made you feel bold, unstoppable, inspired, put that into your morning routine. Maybe it's watching a video, maybe it's reading a book, maybe it's doing an act of kindness, maybe it's meditating, maybe it's prayer, whatever it is, with intention, because some of you have a morning routine already. I'm talking to you. You have a morning routine already, but you're not crushing it every day. You're not coming out of that morning routine feeling bold, inspired consistently. That's what we're talking about. Consistency here. Sometimes you just go through the motions of your morning routine. Sometimes you just pray, but you're not really connecting. Sometimes you just watch a video, but you're making your breakfast, you're brushing your teeth, and you're not paying attention. With intention, do your morning routine. You must come out of your morning routine every single day feeling bold, unstoppable, and confident. If you did that, if you woke up every day on time like you say you're going to, you're not going to hit the snooze button, you get out of bed, and then you did the thing that made you feel bold, powerful, and unstoppable every single day, holy cow, I guarantee you your life 1 year from today will look dramatically different than where you are right now. Consistency is the game. You are what you consistently do, and I want to see you win.
And rule number 3, the last one before our very special bonus clip, be impatient with yourself.
You need to be more impatient with yourself, but patient with the results. Flip it. Most people are impatient with the results. You want the money right now. You want the customers right now. You want the views right now. You want the subscribers right now. But you're patient with yourself. You let yourself off the hook all the time. You procrastinate and don't put in 100% effort. That needs to change. Flip it. Be more patient with the results and impatient with yourself. Because if you're impatient with yourself, if you demand 100% effort of yourself every single day, I guarantee you the results will come.
And now I have a special bonus clip from Evan on how to take your shot. But before that, it's time for the question of the day. I want to know, where do you need to be more consistent? Let me know down in the comment below. And if you made it this far on the video and you're still watching and you promise to take action after watching,